there.
We're just gonna fucking drink and smoke weed and see what happens. So this, as you may know, is Old English. You can tell by the fucking label on it there.
Oh, yeah. Cliff was giving this a good rub.
Yeah. If you're gonna rub something, you might as well rub a bottle of Old English.
It's cold.
Alright, so we got a laptop here. We're gonna try to find some news stories. I think basically all that's going on right now is Trump is being a big fuckhead, as usual, on Twitter. And the world's reacting to it.
Him and Kim Jong-un there are having a lover's quarrel, is all. My politics aren't exactly.
I honestly don't know much about North Korea right now. I just know that basically you got a bunch of slaves living in a country and they don't know that they're slaves because they're been locked down for so fucking long.
They have no perspective. They eat bugs. And that's good. Because we need people to eat bugs.
We do need people to eat bugs. Speaking of which, bugs are the new protein. Crickets. As I'm going to research right here, crickets are kind of the new protein right now. So there's all these little bug stands all over Japan. They're kind of like hot dog stands, but they're like crickets and cockroaches and fucking scorpions and...
Wrap a piece of bacon around it and I'd probably eat bacon.
That's kind of where I'm at. If you can get a piece of bacon around a fucking insect, then that's... yeah.
Then I'll eat it. I'll eat anything with a piece of bacon wrapped around it, pretty much.
Right now, insect proteins. Insect proteins. I don't know why I'm searching that.
Is that sweetbreads? The insect sweetbreads?
The first thing that comes up is edible bugs and insects. This is Precision Nutrition website. And this is definitely promoting
bug balls.
Banana bread with fucking coconut icing.
Oh, I thought that was a spaghetti and meat and bug ball.
But you put the crickets in the flour.
Right.
That's what's happening here.
Right. It's a good thing I'm not doing this. I thought that was a spaghetti and bug ball.
You can make a spaghetti and bug ball, but all right. We're gonna drink a little bit of liquor
Cheers.
now. Wish I could make.
Chappie, can you hold that up a bit more, please? We've got our friend Chappie holding the mic here for us.
Oh, hey! I forgot we had some vape going here.
Well, we should start up the
So here's my.
the mechanism.
We just happen to have a fucking Extreme Q. I think that's what it's called. Actually, I'm not really sure. But I've got some premature weed in here that's not really done, but it's dry. So we're gonna smoke it. Anyway, got it in the vape here. We're gonna see what happens. In the meantime, we got some Moby Dick here. This out of the way.
Oh, okay.
This is a pure sativa. It's a original haze crossed with some other shit.
It's fucking good.
Probably another sativa. So we're just gonna go ahead and smoke this here.
Let's make sure that Cliffy's in the shot without his mic in his face. It looks like a big black dick hanging on his chin. Okay.
Alright, the big black dick is out of our face.
Alright. I feel much more comfortable now. It's not that I'm homophobic, but it's just a little aggressive.
There's nothing worse than having an aggressive dick in your face. Having a dick in your face is one thing. It's like a tattooed one that's got little handcuffs on. And it's like, hey man, not only am I here to party, I'm here to fucking party until you're crying.
Fuck. Okay. No, where were we? Oh yeah.
Edible bugs. Yeah, that's where we were at. So we're gonna smoke some sativa now. I'm gonna get a little closer to Darren here because we like to be. So as you can tell right now,
well, we do have weed for sale.
this is not our sponsor, but we drink it like it is our sponsor. Old English. It comes in a bottle this size because they make a paper bag that also fits this size, and that's why they actually made the bottle in a 40-ouncer, is because they already had a paper bag that would fit it.
I believe it's called a paper sleeve.
A paper sleeve.
Yeah.
A beer sleeve,
A
if
beer
you
sleeve.
will.
Exactly. Did you tell the folks about their keef pong?
So we're also going to smoke some keef here. I don't know if you guys know what keef is. You probably do, because you're not complete dumbasses. This is the shit that comes out of your fucking buster when you're busting up your buds and herbs and shit. And we like to put it in a bong with skulls and crossbones on it, because we find that gets the best effect out of your shit, is with the skull and crossbone.
Makes me believe I'm poisoning myself. Which I'm totally not.
It just makes me feel like a pirate.
Oh, yes.
Which is pretty sweet.
The funny thing is smoking sativa is about the healthiest thing you can do.
Well, smoking any weed, really, let's take a moment to say that smoking any type of herbs or weed right now is the best thing that you could do for your body. The sooner the better. If you're just learning how to crawl or walk, like if you're that little, like you should start trying to ingest plant material through smoking apparatuses as soon as possible. As soon as you can handle a lighter, yeah, your parents can help you, but I would say that's your best bet to actually surviving this world, is getting that smoke into your lungs as quick as possible.
Yep, those receptors are there for a reason.
We have THC receptors in our brain, and I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm going to Google it right now. THC receptors. See, I got Google. Here is going to tell us what.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, so basically, we all have cannabinoid receptors in our brains and on our bodies, and even some animals, like fucking raccoons and sea cucumbers, I think, they've got THC receptors in their shit. So basically, everything was meant to smoke weed at some point in life.
Or ingest it in some way, shape, or form.
So here's Wikipedia. I'm not gonna spout off every little bit and piece of it, but receptors located throughout the body, part of the endocannabinoid system, involved in a variety of psychological processes, yada yada yada, appetite, pain, moods, blah blah blah. They're a class of cell membrane receptors in the protein-coupled receptor superfamily. You should take note of that. That fucking activated by 3 major groups of ligonoids, and fucking the main thing is that it's gonna kill your pain. It's gonna fucking make you spin if you drink beer first and then smoke a bunch of weed. It's gonna make you spin a whole bunch.
This will really, what I found it good for was taking away my problems.
Yeah, it does the same thing that alcohol does in the problem takeaway, but when you wake up in the morning, shit's not quite as bad as if you would have been on the alcohol.
That's right. A lot of my problems are gone. But with the alcohol, no, they're still there, with an added one.
Alcohol problems kind of multiply when you wake up in the morning, and weed problems aren't really. Yeah, they kind of divide. So you could put weed into a fucking mathematical science. In the sociological world of fucking drugs and substances, you could basically say that weed is a divider of
even a
life's
subtractor.
problems. Yeah,
it subtracts.
Subtracts and divides world's problems. Like this cat. We got this fucking cat right here. See this cat?
It is a gateway drug. It's a gateway to kitties.
This cat is a gateway drug. Because if you go to the fucking shelter and get one of these cute sons of bitches, do you know what's going to happen? The next thing you're going to be doing is like, well, fucking mountain lions are pretty fucking cute. Tigers are pretty fucking cute. Do you want a fucking tiger on your lap? I don't think you do want a tiger on your lap, but you'll go get one. As soon as you see this cute fucking kitty on your lap, that's a gateway drug. Kitties are a fucking gateway drug to cougars. Okay?
No shit. I totally believe it.
Gateway drug.
I think we should go get another one right now. Antarctica. Another one. Buzz Aldrin comes flying back there and he's fucking freaked out. He says it's evil. We found something and it's evil. Like Hollywood.
So,
okay. We're just trying to bring up Antarctica here.
no, actually,
we're not.
I'm getting into what we're going to talk about now.
Morgan Stanley.
Yeah, so here it is.
I've never done dating sites before, and now that's just scared me a little bit farther away because
A woman named Jacqueline who goes by the username fuckyourmother.com.
yeah, like they all do.
Yeah, here we go. Let's get the thing going here.
Wow, somebody.
Recently shared a story about an STI on one of her friends, allegedly caught from a Tinder date. And I should probably warn you, this story will give you nightmares for the rest of your life, or at least convince you to Google every person you make plans to go on a date with from here on out.
There really is zombies in.
Yeah, so,
If you stick your dick in a dead chick.
Jacqueline ended up with long story short, she ended up with a fucking rash. And she went to the doctor, and the doctor said the only way you can get this rash is by having sex with a dead body or a fucking farm animal. And I'm not trying to discriminate when I say farm animal. Some animals don't always belong on a farm.
They're clean.
You might get this from a deer. So when I say this, don't think that you're scot-free by fucking a deer, because you might not be. And if you think your dead body is fresh, don't trust it. There is a best before date on there for a reason.
No roadkill.